Alright, hello. I'm going live right now from New York. Oh, wait, it's starting still. Okay, now we're live. Great. Um, Currently, I'm in New York. We're going to be covering the 2018 elections. We're going to be doing this a bit differently than we typically do. We do have some very early results reporting. Not really anything to take in consideration, I don't think yet, but Joe Donnelly is currently behind Mike Braun. The exact percentage is 62% to 32%, but only about 25,000 votes have been counted. It's not that big. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get House results now. But in the meantime, we'll review our ratings, our current ratings. Here, let me reset this. So, right now, we are thinking that Montana is still leaning Democratic. Florida was a toss-up, but we're deciding to move that from a toss-up to actually be tilt Democratic. Texas is tilt Republican. And, yeah, that's about it. Arizona was moved from lean Democratic to toss-up because of more polls that were taken. Nevada, Dean Heller had a considerable lead, and we almost moved this race to tilt Republican. But Jackie Rosen started to pull it together. Democrats voted pretty well in the early vote. For example, Washoe County in Nevada, Democrats led there by about a little over 1 percentage point. And Washoe County is a swing county, so that means Hillary Clinton won the county by just about as much as Jackie Rosen's leading, and Hillary Clinton won the state of Nevada, so that suggests that Jackie Rosen could pull off a victory. Missouri, Claire McCaskill has a negative 13 approval rating in a state that voted for Trump by 19 points. Not good, but polling has shown a dead heat. McCaskill hasn't led in a poll for a little while since the whole Eric Greitens controversy, but we'll see if that's really the reason. I think that this race is still close, but I mean, Mississippi, this is an interesting one. Some people think that it's possible that the Democrats, they have a pretty decent candidate. They might be thinking that the Democrats could just possibly, pull off an upset here. But Mike Espy has to first apply for the runoff, which won't be a difficulty. However, he'll be facing Cindy Hyde-Smith, who's the incumbent, who's supposed to beat him. But if I don't remember his first name, but his last name is McDaniel, and if he wins, then Espy has a good shot. We also have live House results. No swing districts have reported, unfortunately, but we'll fill out the map because we do have 4 of the 9 of Indiana's congressional districts now reporting very early results. We're not going to make any calls yet because, well, Jackie Walorski is leading currently. In addition, Susan Brooks is leading by less than her, but she's still leading by roughly 19 points. This was a seat that Democrats hoped to flip, Susan Brooks and Walorowski, but both are rated likely Republican. Indiana's 6th has Greg Pence running. He's leading by a considerable margin. Indiana's 9th, Trey Hollingsworth is leading. He has more than 60% of the vote. There's another seat Democrats hope that maybe they could pick up. And we also have second and no, there's one more. So there's 8th. Indiana's 8th congressional district. Larry Buskin is currently leading, only 1.4% reporting. We might make a couple of calls shortly. In Kentucky's 2nd district, the incumbent is leading. And we're going to then go to Kentucky's 1st district, where James Comer is leading, also by an overwhelming margin. Thomas Massie is leading by about 20 percentage points. That's less than most people probably had anticipated, but he's still in the lead. And if we can get this, we'll see more results. Oh, Andy Barr leading by a considerable margin. It's still very early, but Democrats will have to clean this up if they want to have any chance of winning the House. They don't need to win Barr's seat, but it would be very helpful. And Harold Rogers is also leading. So we only have a couple seats not reporting any results. A lot of them are considered safe. 10 Republicans are leading, which means we're going to make a couple of projections. The first one of which is James Comer will be reelected to his seat in Kentucky. That gives us 1 confirmed Republican. Second of all, Brett Guthrie. He is the projected winner, along with Harold Rogers. He is the projected winner as well. These 2 races, we're going to say, are too close to call for now. And let's see, Greg Pence is, we might call his race, because if any candidate reaches the 70s in early voting, then their race is called unless it is a toss-up, in which case we will not do so. I'm not going to play Fortnite. Sorry. But, so nothing entirely unexpected, except Barr isn't doing great. I mean, not Barr. Barr's opponent. Let's see. I don't remember her name. And I'll probably have plenty of time to figure out. But she's a veteran, and right now, Andy Barr is up by a lot, which is really bad for Democrats. Looking at the Senate race, if the page loads, let's see. No race is called, obviously. Let's see, how's Joe Donnelly holding up? Because his opponent's currently leading, and his race is one of the must-wins. So, yeah, only 25,000 voters have gone in. Indiana by county vote. I'm going to see if I can find a by county thing, in which case I will see which county has reported. Because looking at these numbers, oh, it's a couple. They're all really conservative, though. Let's see if there's any good news hidden in here. Let's see what we're saying about this race. Okay. Well, I'm not going to pull it up on here because I don't want to have too many tabs open. But there's 2 counties that are looking close. And there's the rest of them really aren't. Indiana. I think Trump won all of those counties by double digits. But if Donnelly wants to win, he has to outperform Hillary Clinton by a spectacular margin. So, personally, I like Donnelly. I hope he wins, but we'll see. $2012. Let's see if he won that county back in 2012. Oh, that's not good at all. It appears that singular county, the 2 counties actually, that he's leading in, he needs to be in the 50s in, and he's not. But results are really early. It's not too late for him to do well. Let's see. Okay, one of these counties that's looking close right now, really narrow, he's actually improving upon his last margin in. Yeah, let's see about that third county. The third county is in southeastern Indiana, and we're looking at something similar to when he beat Richard Murdoch. In case you don't know who that is, he said a woman's body could decline a pregnancy or something. I don't know, but he said something pretty dumb, and I think that's probably why he lost. But Donnelly only won by 6 points then. No. Indiana is still looking the same. Kentucky, we're not going to make a call here in this district quite yet because the lead isn't enough for us to make a accurate projection. Barr is leading by 20%. Massey is leading by 20%. Other than that, though, if Democrats can't get their stuff together with Andy Barr, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because this is one of the pretty Trumpian districts that Democrats want to pick up. Trump won the district by, I think it was 10 points. But I think Obama carried it. Yeah. So, it doesn't appear we have any governor's results in yet. We'll see if we can change that. But I'm going to pull up the thing so you can see for yourself. Politico. Oh, no, we should use the New York Times instead. New York Times. Oh, that makes sense. I typed Indian Senate, not Indiana Senate. There we go. Yeah. So, see for yourself. Got this county. That's pretty narrow margin. Over here. This is not a narrow margin, and Donnelly needs to win this county. This one, not so much. It would be a plus if he does win it, because that might substitute some of the votes from Sullivan County. Davis County, all these counties up here, they're lost. If Donnelly wants to win, he has to get out the vote in Lake County, he has to get out the vote in Allen, and he has to get out the vote in Vanderburgh. He also has to do well in Vigo and Park, because that's how he's going to be able to win this thing. Let's go to live governors. Oh, yeah, well, those are the 7 governors not up for re-election. No results yet, because polls closed fairly recently. And yes. Well, yeah, so nothing really unexpected. Oh, Barlow, I can't pronounce that. But that county, this one right here, has almost 38% reporting. Actually, these counties have a lot of votes reporting. Let's see. Sullivan, only 5% in, so I think that's good for Donnelly. Braun's edge is starting to fall, as you can see a few minutes ago. He was at 97. His advantage has fallen about 6 points. I'm not going to ban anyone yet, but if it gets too annoying, I will. Right now, still nothing big happening other than, yeah, see, 1% reporting. But Mike Braun is leading Joe Donnelly. 76 of 5,375 precincts are in. Here are my current governor's ratings, my current House ratings, and my Senate ratings. Andy Barr's race, as you can see, he's leading by a lot. That's a toss-up. Also, Jackie Walorowski and Trey Hollingsworth, their races might be called soon because they're still in the 60s. We're going to see about when more results come in, and then I'll be able to give you more of an update. But see for yourself the national vote margin. Yeah, not a lot of clues we have here. Okay, not helpful. House forecast. Chance of a majority. Let's see. Nothing. State results. Let's go to Indiana. Indiana election results. Yep, House. Walorowski is leading 70 to 30. Only the Democratic districts haven't closed, for the most part. Let's see. Who's here? Oh, Blard. Yeah, he seems pretty okay. This is bad for Democrats. Also, this is horrible for Democrats. But not a lot of votes have been counted. Only 3% in these two, so the races could get tighter. We're definitely not going to call Brooks's seat, because a poll showed that the race could be actually pretty close between the two of them. Other than that, though, nothing else really to say there. Except that, right now, Republicans are leading because most of their districts are going to close before the Democrats' districts. As you can see, not a single district with a Democratic incumbent has had its polls close yet. And, yeah. Oh, I also should mention Jim Banks' district encompasses Fort Wayne, which is an area that Joe Donnelly absolutely must win. What do you mean to the past time? I'm curious what you mean by that. Oh, to pass time, like that. So, here are my Senate predictions. I'll go into detail. Heidi Heitkamp, I think she's going to lose. I mean, she's been doing slightly better in polls, but still, she's struggling to keep it below double digits. Jon Tester, only one poll has shown him down from Change Research, an unproven source, because this is the first year they've done polls. So I'm not going to take that into account. Tennessee is leaning Republican just because the state's PVI is like Republican plus 16. And Phil Breston, the only reason it's competitive is because Phil Breston's a pretty good candidate. He's the former governor. But polls have shown Blackburn for the most part in the lead. Some have shown Breston up. But I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. Yeah, Republicans, 6 Republicans lead. Okay, we have a few more counties reporting. Fort Wayne hasn't started coming in yet. Yeah, see, Mike Braun's advantage has fallen about another percentage point. Expect this to get much closer. What happened? Nothing, actually. Nothing really. Let's see. Let's go to Kentucky results. Kentucky. What do we have going on here? Yeah, so they called Rogers' seat. I'm not sure why it took them so long. See, we made a call before Politico. Now they're saying we're right. Or the New York Times. Same thing. Because of their slate. Oh! Wow. Okay, so this is important. Barr is barely leading McGrath. It's an intensely narrow margin. So we should mention that. I am going to call some of these Indiana races soon because the incumbents are moving ahead pretty quickly. 1% reporting, Rogers is already leading massively. Comer, once it hits 1%, I think New York Times is going to call that. Whatever reason, none of the Democratic seats polls have closed yet. Barr is barely ahead. It's thin. Democrats pulled it together. How do you feel about military funding? I think that's sort of off topic, but I guess I'll answer that. I think the military should be well funded, but not like ridiculously well funded. I think it should be a priority, but we shouldn't go full Soviet Russia, and I don't want to have people like begging for bread in the streets or whatever. That would be really horrible. So to your question, I think the military should be well funded, but not um, overfunded. That's about it. But back to my analysis. Yeah, so it's a hugely aggressive race. We got some state senate races, which I don't really care about, no offense. But, we got rights for crime victims, all that great stuff. I'm not gonna pay attention to that, because that's not really that relevant. Let's look at our Senate forecast, and then we'll go to governor. Let's go to governors. No polls have closed, I don't think. But West Virginia, they don't have a governor's race, they have a Senate race. It's hugely important. West Virginia, Joe Manchin. He's running. I think he's gonna win. I'm not sure whether I really like him or not, but I know I don't like his opponent, so he's got my vote, except I can't vote. Also, Ohio, Sherrod Brown versus Jim Rainaki. Brown's a bit probably too liberal for the state, but I don't think he's going to get in too much really serious trouble because of the Democratic year. Tim Kaine, he's safe. I mean, we're seeing a double-digit victory for Kaine. If his margin's even like an 8%, I'll be shocked. How many people voted? Very few. It's a couple thousand right now. Like, I'll give you an example. These are some of the rural districts. And, oh, where is it? House forecast. Nope, house. Yeah, so here are, oh my god. Are you kidding me? Alright, this is gonna stop me from using the New York Times, so I'll have to do it on my iPad. But, Democrats are not winning any seats yet, which is not particularly bad, but not either very good. I'll use Politico, because it's free. They don't charge you money for articles. Nope. See, because we get the same stuff. Here. Yeah, Republicans are favored to maintain control of the Senate. I agree, personally. I mean, it's not that big of a thing. If this will load, I'll go into more detail. The Democrats are going to have a horrible time in the Senate unless they can really get some sort of blue wave, which I personally don't see really happening. But, oh well. Here we go. Yeah, no races in the Senate, and only one House race has been called. See, Mike Braun's advantage is still dwindling. It fell another third of a percentage point. This is similar to Connor Lamb, and how his advantage... Oh, no, sorry, Danny O'Connor. His advantage was huge at the start because only one county had reported, or only small portions of counties had reported. And then, in the special election, his opponent, whose name I forgot, came up steadily, and he went from 80% to 60% to 50% to 49%, and he ended up losing. So, we can't say who's going to win in this race. Let's go to House. Yeah, so they're following the New York Times on this one, or maybe it's vice versa. They're probably called the same race. Yep. Okay. How big is the wave? No wave. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. Nope. Kentucky. Here we go. U.S. House. Got a lot of races here. First congressional district is solid GOP. Wow, this is detailed. Brett Guthrie's leading. We're not gonna... Oh, we already did call his race. Oops. Thomas Massey, his advantage has fallen to 15%. So we are not gonna call the race yet. Hal Rogers, we already called his race. They did too. Makes sense. Barr leads McGrath by about 3%. Not surprising at all, actually. Let's see if we can get an overall picture of what's going on. There we go. Right here. Found new. If we click on that, will it work? What platform is the fastest place to receive results? On the actual government page, probably. But that is aggravating to sort through that, and you get more of a political analysis on one of these sites. I like the New York Times better than Politico, because their maps are in more detail. Politico's sort of lazy. They just use a bunch of tiny squares. Sucks. But they all give a decent analysis, and there's even a discussion on Politico. It's not really helpful until something unexpected happens, or a toss-up race starts going in one direction. Yeah, all of the... Susan Brooks is leading by 19 points, if I'm correct. Yep. 19 points. And it's almost no votes reported, so we can't call that race. Doing so would be pretty ridiculous. Rokita's race also, it appears, has not reported. It's not Rokita, he's not running there. Toby Beck. Yeah. Toby Beck, I think he's gonna win, but results haven't even started to come in yet. Let's see, Senate. What's going on here? They still favor the Republicans. I don't find that difficult to believe at all. No, we're gonna pull up two things. Come on. Let's see what's going. What platform? Woof. First polls closed. Okay, not what I was looking for, actually, at all. But see, can we find the map? There, no. Okay, well, good enough. Good enough. Looks like they don't have governor's results, which is really weird. Live governor's results 2018. Well, all we got is the New York Times, and I can't use them, can I? Ooh, it appears that I can. Great. Yeah, whatever. 0 articles remaining. Alright, well, I might not be able to get the best information for the governor's races, but I'll still get some reasonable insight. What do we have here? Nothing. So, not much is going on right now. Politico is only called one race. Obviously, for the Republicans. I have called, on the other hand, 3 races, all for the Republicans, and several more may be called soon. Once we take a... what do we have here? Amy McGarth is leading by 9%. That is outstanding performance on her part, but only 1.5% reporting. So not really a telltale sign of anything. All these safe Democratic districts, I haven't even started reporting yet. And Andy Barr's back in the lead by a decimal, razor-thin margin. Tiny. It's actually minuscule margin. In retrospect, the closest state in 2016 was Michigan, which was decided by 1/4 percentage point. This is 1/10 of a percentage point right now. See, only about 14, 12 votes. What's this? What's going on in reports from the Florida Atlantic University? Poll workers were not letting kids change their addresses, and some were allegedly turned away from the polls. Okay, well, that's not impacting our results here. Well, maybe it is, but it's not. So, nope, no margin change. Republicans lead in every race right now. It's not particularly surprising. I thought some of these margins for, like, Indiana's 9th and Indiana's 2nd would be thinner at this point. 5th is only 832 votes reported, so you can't even take that into consideration. What do you think is going to happen? It's way too early to make a call. If the Senate thing stops loading, then maybe. Oh yeah, Mike Braun, his advantage is fallen again. He's still leading by a lot, but that's just because, personally, I think it's just because not a lot of votes have been counted, and a lot of the votes coming in are from the more rural counties. I could be wrong, but we'll okay. Okay, so we have 2 counties where Joe Donnelly's leading. Let's get an analysis. No? Okay. But he is leading now in a couple of counties. Oh, no. Oh, come on. My computer's annoying. Indiana. Yes, we have it. Great. It's still early. Yeah. Really, Vigo County and Vermilion County, Donnelly needs to win these counties. They're absolute musts. He's leading there. That's awesome for him. But the bad news here is Sullivan County, which he also needs to win. And he's not leading there. Actually, he's pretty far from leading there. He's also, I think he has to win a couple of these counties up here. More specifically, Cass County. I believe he has to win. I don't think these two. Yes. Oh, that's bad news. Braun's ahead. But almost no votes have been counted. Vigo County. I think that's sort of a bellwether county, if I'm not wrong. He doesn't have to win it by a lot, which is good for him, because he's only winning 1 county now in the entire state. I would not be happy about if I'm an incumbent, but almost no votes have been counted, so I think in the long term, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. That's it. I have to go, take a break. No, I'm not turning it off. I just have to go do something. Give me a second. Thanks. Alright, sorry. Someone had logged into my account and was commenting as me. So, problem solved. No results reporting still for the governor's races. Wait. I have to take a closer look at that. Did it? Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually pretty close. Indiana's 4th. Indiana's 4th is very close. That's just my iPad going off. Here, I'm gonna put it on Do Not Disturb. It is on Do Not Disturb. So why is my... Okay. Anyway. We only have 2 seats not reporting. I think this will change right here. This, Jim Baird's tiny lead. I think that would be... Oh. Wow. So... McGarth is leading, but it's extremely narrow. Extremely narrow. What do we have as comments? Can you tell us about New York? Can we do fake elections? I'm good. Thanks. Can you tell us about New York? New York, nothing's really gonna happen particularly exciting. Cynthia Nixon's campaign, her little paper ballot thing, her paper campaign, whatever it's called. Unfortunately for whoever's a fan of her, she's not going to get more than 5% of the vote. Do fake elections. So, describe the fake elections thing more. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Do you mean the one I can, do you mean like the one I can change? Like, because that's not Politico. That's 270 to win, which is a different site. Yeah. So, that's about it. Not much is happening right now.
Okay, I'm about to say thanks, Kit. Did you see that already? Okay, but you
Well, I'm having dinner soon, but I'm not gonna stop the live stream. I switched to a margin-based map. It's still early. Well, it's not here, and this is horrible news for Donnelly. He's still down, and he needs to win that county, so he has to change things around really quickly. Amy McGarth is now in the lead. We are not doing fake elections because I do that when I have time to waste and I don't hear. Let's see, Senate. We have any? There's something about a GOP operative saying whatever. That would be interesting, but Politico's sort of like it's a discussion, not an article, so I'm not really expecting that much to happen. Oh no, I don't want to zoom in. This map is horrible. Yarmouth's district has not even started to come in. Don't ask me why. Amy McGarth is still leading, and votes are really starting to pour in now. For House District, it's about 5% reporting, and she's still with a considerable lead. But we'll see. Let's go to the Kentucky results, and we'll see what what Politico has to say about this, because maybe I could be wrong. Kentucky. There's also Claire McCaskill. I'll be paying special attention to that race because I have relatives in Missouri, so that really directly impacts them. Where are we? What was I doing? Second. No? It must be a different one. That's weird. Not fifth. Sixth! That's it. There we go. 3 mentions. First results in Kentucky is 6th. Okay, most of Indiana. I think the rest of the polls close at 7:30, which is why we're not seeing any real results. Mike Braun's holding his margin. That's bad news for Donnelly, but not a lot of votes are counted. I mean, it's not looking particularly bad, but it's not looking particularly good either. So, not much to do now, so let's see. What do we have in the comments? Do you believe the Russians are influencing the midterm elections? I'm not sure. Bernie Sanders versus Donald Trump. You know what? Maybe. I'll pull up a thing just in case. We could be seeing another projection soon from the House results because well, 2 Democrats are leading. No seats have changed parties yet, which means one of the seats in Indiana has... Oh, nope, we got results in Georgia and Virginia, which means Senate results are going to be coming in very shortly. Oh no, Mike Braun, however, has increased his lead by only 4% reporting. I think it's around the 20% mark. We'll start seeing stuff. John Lewis, he's unopposed, as is Austin Scott. So we're going to call both of those races Georgia's 5th and 8th congressional districts. No, where's Lewis? Lewis. Oh, we just had him. There we go. That guy wins. John Lewis, he's the projected winner. I guess polls are closing now. It's actually not taking very long. Where is... Let's see. I forgot what the guy's name was. Let's go back. Austin Scott. It is Austin Scott. That's his name. Let's see if we can find him. There we go. He is the projected winner. We also have probably a call in Virginia. Bobby Scott, who is also apparently unopposed. He wins. We are projecting now. Let's see if we can find his seat. Nope. No. Jeez, this is difficult. Robert Scott. I think that's the right guy. Okay, Robert Bobby. Same thing. So, Democrats right now, they have 2 seats opposed to the Republicans. 1, 2, 3, 4 seats. Most of these incumbents, all the Democrats incumbents who have been projected to win are unopposed. And the Republicans, only some of their safest incumbents have been projected to win. You think the Russians are involved? I'm not sure. I think they might have tried to influence it, but I don't think it will actually affect the outcome of the election. 2 Democrats won. 1 Democrat is leading. This is extremely important for all the people who joined recently. This race, if Democrats can win this, it's going to be a great night for them, or at least a pretty good night, because if they win this, that's one seat closer to winning the House. They don't have to win too many seats to do that. But Andy Barr is back in the lead, which is not good news for them. But it's sort of flip-flopping right now. McGarth could take the lead again pretty shortly, actually. If she just keeps up what she's doing. So she has to get out the vote in Lexington. Yeah. She just has to get out the vote in Lexington, and she'll win by a pretty heavy margin. Is everyone still here? Because it says 8 people are watching, but no one's commenting. No one is talking. Bernie Sanders versus Donald Trump. I'll start that now. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Wait, did I forget one? Yes, boom. And boom. There. That's my Bernie Sanders versus Donald Trump scenario. Oh, we have results coming out of Florida. Rick Scott leads Bill Nelson. For anyone who's freaking out right now, the results have barely started to come in, so it's not really going to be influential. Republicans are leading in Florida's 11th. And okay, pretty big margin, 33 points actually. That could be a call. We could project that race to have a winner soon. It's Thomas Massie. He's still leading. 19 of 554 precincts have reported, which is not a lot. So we're going to give that more time before we make an official call. Do we have any race with a lot of precincts in? This is pretty far, about 10%. If he holds this lead into 10%, I might call the race, because it's safe. Susan Brooks, we're definitely not calling yet, because barely any results have came in there, and she could be actually pretty vulnerable. This could be an upset win for her. Not upset, an upset loss for her. Sorry. But we don't have any governor's results, unfortunately. I'll refresh the page and I'll see if that does the trick. But right now, oh, yeah, we do. Ron DeSantis is also leading, but it's very early. Way too close to really determine anything from these results. Because, let's see, how much is reporting? There. Ron DeSantis. He's leading, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, what counties do we have? Oh, that's good. 1. Citrus County. It's extremely Republican. Not a big surprise there. We're going to start seeing changes when we see Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Pinellas. Pinellas is the swing county. Democrats want to win this race. Unless, like, no rural people vote and only city people vote. Another Republican county in near Naples this time. I think Naples is, like, here or here. Anyway, Pinellas County, Democrats are going to have to carry this, I think, personally. You can disagree with me, but... okay, Mike Braun's advantage has fallen considerably. Like, really considerably. But he's still leading by a lot, which makes sense. What do we have here? I wouldn't be shocked if Don Lee lost. I would be surprised if someone like John Tester lost. We got another sheet in here. 17th. Don't think that's a competitive race, but let me look. 06. 25, 17. No, not competitive. So still Democrats are doing whatever. Actually not doing horribly. Let's zoom out. Florida, Republicans are leading, so we'll just stay in the 5-county map here. As you can see, big advantages in both counties. Andrew Gillum is behind, but you shouldn't be surprised by that in this stage of the election. We got pretty good turnout here for watching. I think we got close to, 10. We got 9, 7, 6. Yeah, okay. Stuff is happening. Finally. Let's see. Nope. All polls have closed in Indiana. Jim Baird, we're gonna call his race in the 4th district. It's another projection. We're gonna call Jim Baird's race. He is the projected winner. He will be elected to the House of Representatives. Wallerowski, we can't call white quite yet. Jim Banks his lead has fallen by a bit. We also have Susan Brooks, only leading by 15% now, so we can't make any more additional calls. But New Hampshire's first. Ann Custer is leading, but since only 5 votes have actually reported, it's not that big of a deal, is it? But she is in the lead, so we're gonna update that. This is one of the more competitive districts. Just thought I'd mention that. What do we have? What else? Virginia's 9th. Morgan Griffin is the projected winner. He will be elected to like 18th term or something. He's been in here forever. See, it's in the West Virginia-ish area. Okay, Virginia Senate. Democrat won. What? Corey Stewart. I think they switched names, because Corey Stewart is the Republican. Okay. But did they call this race for the Democrats? Virginia. Dem win. They're already calling it? Be my guest, but I'm not going to do that until results at least start to come in. I mean, I think this is a safe race, but still. I'm just not going to call a random race. Darren Soto is in the lead. We're not going to call that yet because it's under 60%. 70%, my bad. Some of these incumbents aren't doing... Sorry, some of these challengers aren't doing so hot in a lot of these states. Found new results, even more. Oh, Curt Labello is leading currently, his opponent. Buchanan, Posey's leading. Soto is leading. He is leading. He is leading. Yoho and Webster, they called the races. We're gonna call the races. Let's just move this here. Oh, how convenient. Where's Webster? Nope, that's still Yoho. Dan Webster. He's the projected winner. What else do we have? 17th. Republicans are also leading. There. If I'm not wrong, that's another one of those safe districts. Yep. There. Then we got the Where did we leave off? 16th, 17th, 26th, 8th, and yeah, okay, so 8th. We don't have that one, I don't think. Jeez, these districts are like messed up. Oh, no, we do. We have that updated, that's good. Let's see, these Indiana House seats are finally... Nope, they haven't even started to report. It's taking them much longer than it probably should be. Nothing out of the ordinary. We called Jim Baird's race. Yeah, Posey got called, so we're gonna call him also. I think that's... okay, Posey got called, so we're gonna follow through with that projection. We're going back out to the live governor's map. Because... Oh, well, inconclusive results is actually a tie here. And then, what do we have here? Virginia, Dem still projected to win, even though Corey Stewart's in the 70s. Okay, Rick Scott's advantage over Bill Nelson is now much smaller, but he is still leading. That's bad for him. Mike Braun's advantage is still pretty... Well, actually, it's only 0.6% reporting. So if we can actually... No, we can't, can we? Alright, well, DeSantis' lead is also about 8 points because... Oh, Dems are up in Pinellas by 8. That's very good for them. And Osceola, they're up by a considerable amount. Which is also good for them. Monroe, only up by 2. That's bad for Republicans. Really bad news for them, actually. What do we have going on here in New Hampshire? Only one county, Coos County. I think that's going to be won by Republicans because Democrats just need to get out voting. Concord and Manchester. Now, I think Keene is another area they need to win. 2 more races. 9th and 7th. David Bratt is up. Oh, that's a toss-up race, so we are not going to call that one. But, okay, oh no, Amy McGarth, not oh no, but, Amy McGarth is, back up. She's leading. Thomas Massey's only leading by 10 points. It's only 14% reporting. He could be in trouble. If his opponent wins, that will be a massive upset. It would be a punch to the stomach for Republicans. And if they lost a seat like Massey's, their hopes of winning any of these races would be dashed. But we got results in South Carolina governor's race. Too early to call because Lawrence County is reporting and McMaster's only up by 9. And McMaster, this is going to be one of his safe counties. But Republicans are leading there. And, oh, well, this is a tie still. Republicans lead here. Corey Stewart's up pretty considerably, but that's because one of the super Republican counties is the only one reporting. This is really bad news for Joe Donnelly. He's got to get his stuff together. 2 mentions. Fort Wayne, he's up there, only by 10%. Oh, but, like, no votes have counted. Delaware County, that's good. Floyd County, that's good. Vigo County, he's still up. He's very good. That's not good. That's not good at all. This is bad. Donnelly could be in trouble. But he's up in Grant. That's pretty decent. If he's gonna win, he's not gonna be able to rely on the Southeast. He's gonna have to do well in the Northeast. He's gonna have to win Gary. He's gonna have to win Indianapolis, Marion County. That's Indianapolis. He has to win there. He really does. Let's see. Which two races are Duncan and Norman? Norman's only up by 11. We're not gonna. Actually, we can't call either of these races because their respective incumbents are only up by narrow margins. Not this one. Duncan is narrowly leading. This could flip, actually. I wouldn't count on it, though. 7th, 9th, 1st, and 5th. So the 1st and 5th Republican incumbents are leading. At least I think so. Yeah. Democrats are leading in some competitive races, but are behind in others. For example, oh no, Amy McGarth's ahead again. And by 8 points. Wow. That's pretty bad for Republicans. And we have a projection. Al Lawson. Yeah, we're going to follow up with that one. I agree. He is the projected winner. There. Soto. Racklaff. 2nd District. Whose seat is that? Super early. So. Okay. Democrats are leading there. I sort of doubt that advantage is gonna stick around for very long. Stephanie Murphy's up by 9, but her race is still too close to call because unpredictability and stuff. Darren Soto, let's see how his lead's going. Guess we could call his race if he's really advanced. Well, he's holding it in the 60s, but it's still not big enough. We also have Lewis, McEachin, and Spangler. Oh, that's significant. Spangler, or whatever her name is leading Dave Bratt. You know, we have to zoom in to get some of these races. We got Connolly is in the lead. Comstock is not. Bayer, his seat has not even started reporting. McEachin, he's up. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, Custer's leading 7. She's crushing her opponent. This is one of the Republicans. Maybe we can pick up wishful dreaming sort of seats. Got more calls. Bulrakis is the projected winner. And Rutherford. So we're going to update that because Politico can call it, we can call it. Gus Bulrakis. Let's see, where is she? No. Where? We have to see what districts these are in. 11th, 12th, and 12th and 4th. Webster's the projected winner, I don't know. 12th and 4th. Just saw one of these. And then the 4th is right about here. Great. Indiana. Let's go to the other Senate races. Because I am thinking there's probably some more results reporting that I haven't seen yet. And so I'm leaving the thing blank. Oh, Vermont. Bernie Sanders is. We're not going to call the race because no results have even reported yet. Tim Kaine's already starting to pull up. Rick Scott's barely ahead. Nelson could take the lead. Mike Braun's still destroying Joe Donnelly. Yeah, he really does face a stiffer challenge, doesn't he? Almost 10% reporting. He's still behind by 20 points. The Senate's looking absolutely terrible for Democrats. Wasserman Schultz is ahead. So we're going to update that. She had a little scandal recently. Second and sixth districts. Oh yeah, that's an update, so this is moving back towards the Republican column. We probably already called the sixth, so I can't find it. Oh, wait, really? Already? That race was only lean. Oh no, it's just Republicans are leading there. My bad. Six. Yeah, I was about to say, that would be a bit weird. What's going on with my live stream? Okay, a lot of people have left. That's not good. Rick Scott is ahead by 2/10 or 1/5 of a percentage point. Oops, that's my ratings. Oh, no. We don't have. Okay, let's. Blank map. Are you kidding me? Really? Wow, okay. South Carolina is still not much different. It would also appear we are. Oh no, never mind, we're not. Oh, New Hampshire and Vermont, we have results starting to come in. Finally. New Hampshire, Dems lead, while in Vermont, Republicans lead. Republicans also lead in the state of South Carolina. Let's see. This is probably because this county, Kelly's leading, and this county, Kelly's also leading. She's leading by a lot here. Manchester is actually heavily Republican, so maybe it's the other way around. Maybe all the rurals are gonna. Oh yeah. Windham is the most Republican county. If I'm not wrong. So still too close to call. No. Oh, Democrats are down in Georgia because one county's reporting and up in South Carolina. Rick Scott is still holding his narrow advantage. Democrats are up. Chris Pappas is up by 10. We're gonna not call the race for Welch quite yet. Here. If Custer can keep up this little. Oh wow, yeah. She's doing pretty well. So we're actually gonna call the race for Ann McLean Custer because of her giant margin. She's elected to another term. This is one of the swing districts. Democrats are ahead by a pretty nice margin right now. Yarmouth district and these two districts in Indiana still not even started to report. Muscari Powell is ahead. My God. Not something I expected, really. Let's see. Oh, Shalala is ahead also. Shalala and Powell. I'm going to close this because I don't need it. So that's good news for, let's see how. Oh, McGarth is back in the lead again. So this race has been flip-flopping. I think this right now is the tipping point race, actually. I mean, it's been flopping all night. Let's see. We have we have 3 counties reporting. All massive margin for Kemp, because Athens and all these cities haven't even started to come in yet. Dillon County, not sure why that's voting Democratic. Maybe it does that regularly. I don't know. It's I think McMaster's still almost definitely gonna win, because this one big county's reporting. That's skewing the results. However, Gillum is now in the lead in Florida. We might not see DeSantis lead for the rest of the night. That would be bad for Republicans if they were to lose that seat. Not unexpected, but still pretty bad. Welch he's not getting to 70, so we can't call that race. Wait, let's see how much. Alright, only 0.4 reporting. Custer, there's, yeah, her lead's looking pretty steady. If it really shrinks, we might withdraw a projection. Sort of doubt it, though. Massey is still not doing so hot for a solidly Republican seat. But, oh well. Buddy Carter is ahead. We could call the race for him. Jody Heiss and Rick Allen are also the projected winners of their respective races. Jody Heiss, Rick Allen, Buddy Carter. Oh, it's like 3 in a row. Okay. Then we have Herman West. Where's she? What district is that? Herman West. Probably would be easier if we just looked. Second. Georgia's 2nd congressional district. Wait. I'm sorry, what? That doesn't seem... Oh, it's because, like, no votes have been counted. Okay. I don't think that's gonna... That little advantage of his is gonna hold up for too long, so... We should probably enjoy it while we can. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll see if any more. Sanford. Oh, no. Wait, yes? No, Robert Williams. What district is that? That's the 7th. Where is that? Democrats are ahead here. As well as there. Diaz-Balart is also ahead. Can't call the race for him quite yet. I'm suspecting, though, that we eventually will be able to do so. Dutch, Bar, and yeah, Dutch, whatever his name is, and Bar are leading in their respective races. We're not looking at Elsie Hastings. Let's just zoom in a tiny bit. No, not Frederica Wilson. Oh, where is that seat? Not Demings. Soto, Lawson, and Christ have all been called. '18th. Oh, that makes sense, because she's leading Brian Mast. So Christ's seat has been called. Soto's seat has been called. Okay. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary here. Democrats have some weird leads and okay, do we have a call? We have one, and Andre Carson. He is the projected winner for Indiana's 7th. He wins. And I think we're probably going to get a call out of, oh, Jim Banks, he's leading. He actually could be the projected winner. Let me go and check. Banks, nope, no, it's too narrow. Oh, Wallerowski, her lead is falling considerably. Greg Pence, he's still ahead by a little. Okay, Wallerowski is now only leading by about 13 points. Tim Ryan and Bill Johnson, 6th and 13th. Alright, we got that one, and all these weird gerrymandered districts makes it impossible to find this 6th. Did we skip it? There we go. Okay. Oh, nope. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of Florida starting to fill out. Let's look at the governor's map. Okay, James Smith has his lead, but less than 1% is reporting. Gillum is ahead, as is Kelly, 2% reporting by 7%. Phil Scott's ahead. Oh, and Richard Cardray is ahead by quite a bit. That margin's going to shrink once the more rural voters start coming in. What's going on in the Senate? Nelson is ahead. Donnelly's still behind. Okay, well that's great. No. Thanks for your advice. Yeah, I agree. If they pick up 4, that would be weird. Florida and Ohio. Sherrod Brown's leading. Oh, he's destroying Rainaki. We actually could have a call soon. That's how much he's winning. It's called so far. Virginia. We have Tim Kaine. He's still behind, but
okay, this is the house. Lexington project.
Let's look at Virginia's. Wexton is leading. Oh, we could have a call from that district. Let's see if who has called. Who?
Yes, they called for Wexton.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Okay.
Projected winner.
I'm going to call for her.
This is good part for everyone's down of course.
Oh, they call me.
Yeah, this is MSNBC.
Yeah.
Jackie is,
Yeah.
quick.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, you know.
I'm getting a call,
Like that.
which I'll have to decline.
Okay, I'll take it.
Alright, I have returned. Custer, still up. Huge margin. Let's see how Chris Papas is doing. Oh, he is also winning by a huge margin.
Hey. Okay, here we go.
I'm assuming I now have to check the live stream chat. I hit 40 subscribers. Wow. That's pretty cool. Um,
No? Yeah. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I got one of the other.
I'll get it.
Oh, I thought it was different.
Okay, I hit 40 subscribers. That's awesome. But I have to keep covering this. How James Smith is still leading is... Oh no, never mind. It's not beyond me. All the African American counties are all reporting. Got 3rd district, 12th district. Danny O'Connor is leading. Not... Oh, wait, that happened before and he still lost. 15th and 12th. We're gonna put as lean Democratic. Not lean Democratic. You know what I mean. Democrats are leading. We're not gonna call Edie's race, but we are gonna call Virginia's 10th for Wexton. She's the projected winner. McEachin. Oh wait, no, that's Brad's seat. My bad. That's also the projected winner there. Let's see, what else? I can't keep up with these almost. Democrats. Murphy, her race has been called, so we are going to follow up with that by calling that. Murphy, Stephanie Murphy, she's the projected winner. Since Charlie Christ won, I'm pretty happy about that. He's leading by actually a lot now. Let's see what's going on in the governor's races. Kemp is still leading Abrams, but that's because all the more Republican counties are reporting. Orlando is coming in slowly but surely. Aucha County is reporting. Broward coming in. Miami's coming in more. Oh, these are initial results. Okay. Broward has 1. Palm Beach has 1 initial results reporting. And these, oh my god, the conservative counties are already running out of votes. Less the ones in the north. The Republicans still have their little base there. And most of them haven't really came out. Well, Gulf County's done. It's all dried up. Let's see how Pinellas County's doing. Oh, okay. Gillum still leads by about 3, which is similar. So, Pinellas is voting 1 point more Democratic than the state as a whole. MSNBC House Map Live. Because if possible, we're going to switch live house results map. Because I don't like the current one. Alright, oh, I already used this one. North Carolina's 2nd. Here are all of the swing districts. Oh, perfect! What? No, come on. Okay. Create your account. I'll do that. Sign in with Google. I get limited, unlimited articles. House. Let's see, I'm trying to get these results here. I have too many tabs open now. Way too many. House. Come on. This political map is horrible. Tim Kaine's still behind. But they're calling the race because I guess... Oh yeah, the Republican counties, they're all drying up now. I can see that. Senate. What do we got here? Okay, then races. Oh, my house map stopped working. First of all, I'd like to say a quick thank you to my viewers for helping me get to, my current sub stats. Just wanted to say that. Cause I like how it's going now. Oh, wow, okay, the 3rd Democrats are leading of South Carolina. If they win the 7th, I will be genuinely surprised. If they win the 3rd, where is the 3rd? It's here. Oh my God, how are Democrats even leading here? I'm not sure if there's going to be a blue wave yet, but considering that Virginia's 10th has already been called by MSNBC, and therefore also myself, we're seeing signs of possible blue wave. Plugging in my computer really quickly. Let's see, who has called what? House projections. Cause this is pain in the butt. No, I don't want the forecast. Oh, okay. Well, I guess let's just go with this. Let's see, who is no net gain? Well, they haven't called any of these races. Okay. Yeah, so, good news for Democrats on some fronts, bad news for others. For example, let's see. Hank Johnson's taken the lead again. Doug Collins is ahead. We're gonna call his race. Drew Ferguson and Rick Allens. Or was it Dick Allens? Can't see. Where's that one race? Josh McCall, no. Herman West leading Stanford Bishop, but like no votes, actually. Been counted. Honestly, I think I might only do calls for the key races now, because I mean there's like too many to keep up with. Oh, well, oh, West Virginia. Manchin is kicking the crap out of Patrick Morrisey. Bernie Sanders, in case I didn't mention, he's the projected winner. And Tim Kaine is finally in the lead. I'm not sure how Joe Donnelly's still doing so horribly. But, okay. Sherrod Brown is doing really well. But we'll see how that changes. If it changes. Why did I close the governor's tab? Oh, a couple of key rates for governors. Let's see. Okay. Less than one reporting. Andrew Gillum, though, still leading. Oh my god. Rural counties are already starting to dry up. Let's see how Dems are doing in all of these races. We got 3 races uncalled. Wasserman Schultz, Muscari Powell, and Shalala. Oh, that's okay. Wasserman Schultz has. Oh, that's why. McKinley's behind. Mooney's ahead. I think Mooney's lead is going to become a bit smaller. And I think McKinley's lead is going to. Well, he's not leading, but I think he's going to. He's going to start. You know what? I'm just going to call this race because I know who's going to win. In all honesty, I mean, it's not like any of these other guys stand a chance against. Well, okay. Oh my god. Kentucky's third is. They're taking their time, aren't they? I think we've waited long enough to call Indiana this district. Okay. Good news for Joe Manchin here. Not that great, considering not much has, like, almost no votes have been counted. Oh, whoops. Well, we'll see how Bill Nelson's doing. No. Oh, wow. Okay, this is laggy. In the meantime, I'll check the comments section. Nothing new. Great.
For Senate, Sherrod Brown. Yes.
Okay, Sherrod Brown. We're calling his race for, well, him. Sherrod Brown is the projected winner. Also, Tim Kaine. We're calling his race. Tim Kaine's the projected winner. Democrats will retain control of Sherrod Brown's seat. This is actually great for Democrats because a call this early is good news for Sherrod. But Democrats are still really lacking in Indiana. They gotta step up their game in that state if they want to have any shot at winning. Okay. Alright, Nelson is ahead in Pinellas by 5. So that means a lot of Martin County. Not sure why Scott. Oh, because Scott is performing relatively well. Oh no, never mind. He's not performing well in the Hispanic counties at all. Can't explain why he's doing well. Probably because there's got to be something. Oh, Jacksonville. He's doing well in Jacksonville. He's not doing well, but he's doing better. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Who do we... Oh, come on. That guy can't spell. Yeah, alright, so the medium for Gillum. Alright, the median for Gillum. About 2 points. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see if I can get more information. I'll be right back to you. Yeah, I fixed it. When's
And NPR hasn't come on yet.
okay, Wednesday.
PBS.
How do I eat?
Yeah. Oh, well, honey, 10 more minutes. I'm waiting for this stuff to.
Great. Yeah. All right. We still got 5 people watching. I'm not sure who those 5 people are, but yeah.
Loyal buddies. Everybody's eating dinner, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get if this house map loads. We'll start making more calls. Oh, did they call Wexton too? They probably didn't. But Wexton is crushing her opposition right now. Diaz Balart, Spano's barely ahead. That's a toss-up district, so that's pretty okay for the Republicans. But Alright, I'm gonna call all of these Indiana congressional races except for Walorowski's and Brooks. So we have one state almost completely called. We're gonna make some projections, mostly just the safer seats, you know. Oh, oops. Mast is still behind. Dutch, Frankel, we're projecting that she wins, even though both haven't started coming yet. Wilson, she's the predicted winner. Wasserman Schultz, we're not gonna call her race quite yet. Castor, she's the projected winner. Demings, she wins another hole for Democrats. And Gatz, right now, looks like he's gonna win, or she. Also, we're calling, I think Neil Dunn's race. Okay, Wexton won. That's a really good sign for Dems. This is the first flip we're seeing, all night. Literally, all night. Races have been called, but no seats have switched parties. Let's see how Manchin's doing. If he gets a call, that will be good news for him, but I think he's gonna have to wait a little bit. Yep. Not a lot of votes counted. Joe Donnelly's really not doing so great. Let's see why. If a lot of the big counties haven't even started really reporting it, that will explain his why he's behind as much as he is. But if he's not, then it's not going to be a fun night for him. I mean, if he... I think Mike Braun has the advantage right now, to be honest, because he's still ahead. And last time I checked, he's still leading in a lot of these Donnelly-friendly counties. See, Kane's ahead by 7 points now, so, I mean, he's going to win. Nelson's still leading. That's really good for him. You know what? We're just going to have to do it this way. State results. Indiana. Okay. Yeah. Not saying Mike Braun has... Oh. Well, Gary's started to come in. Oh, it's still early. Indianapolis is... Oh, that's bad. That's... Okay. He's gonna have to win a lot of these counties, I think. He's already lost all of these, which is bad. It's sort of... He's leading here. which is good. I think he might win this county. Not sure what we're saying about this. 2 mentions. Only 2 things said. Oh yeah, public polls have been favorable towards Donnelly, but he's still, really, he's lagging. Doug Collins, he's the projected winner. Drew Ferguson, he's the projected winner. Tom Graves is the projected winner. Barry Loudermilk, the projected winner. Got a couple Democrats also. Henry C. Hank Jr. Johnson. Yeah, whatever. That's a long name. David Scott, he's the projected winner. The only 2 races we can't call yet are Lucy Macbeth. All these super competitive races. Buddy Carter. Let's see how. Bishop Stanford Jr. Let's see how he's doing. If I can ever find him. Which I can't. He might be one of the Democrats who are late. Nope, David Scott and Hank Johnson. Not calling this race for him. Terry Sewell. Polls are closing in Alabama. That means, and as a result, much of the rest of the country. Massachusetts, like all of these districts are getting called. Massachusetts, we're gonna make some projections over there. Richard Neal, he's the projected winner. James McGovern. Seth Moulton. We're not gonna call Keating yet. Kennedy, we're calling. Catherine Clark. Don't know why I moved Kennedy, but Keating. He's the projected winner. We are gonna call him. Lynch, we're calling. Yeah, we're calling the whole state of Massachusetts. Great state of Massachusetts. Connecticut hasn't started coming in yet. So keep an eye on that one. Yeah, Neil Dunn won, didn't he? He did. He's the projected winner. So if we haven't done that yet, that's going to be our next step on the agenda. Also, we're going to make some projections. Rouser, Jones, Butterfield, Pittenger, Hudson, Holding, we're not going to call. Price, we're calling for the Dems. Walker, we're calling for the Dems. Bud, too close to call. Fox, calling Meadows, and McHenry. We're also calling Adams. And how are Dems doing in the House? You know what, we'll just do New York Times House forecast. Because it sounds like they're doing pretty well right now. National popular vote margin. Really? That's it? I mean... Oh, we have Senate. Senate race is closing. Forgot all about that. Races have been called, but no. None have flipped. I am getting Ohio. Oh, okay. Yep, they finally called Ohio. Alright, alright. Democrats win all their safe seats. Delaware. Bam. Bop. Boom. Okay. Not still. Tennessee. Blackburn's leading, but almost no votes have been counted, so we can't really take that in consideration yet. Though Nelson's still ahead, that could change. He's looking pretty good. Kane is still... Once it passes 50, I think Kane is going to go into the double digits unless he gets extremely unlucky. What else do we have? Texas. Ted Cruz leads Beto. Right, you can't pronounce his name no matter how hard I try. 7 points, but only one precinct has reported. So, we are not going to make a projection. Missouri could be our next call. Not our next call. Our next reporting race. Forgot to update this. Cruz leads. Like expected. Gotta go by. I watched them out. Great. Wolf.
Yeah, projected.
All right.
And also Lee, wherever he's from, and Baker and Mass.
Okay. Baker, Massachusetts. We're calling for him. We're not. Are we?
Yeah, Wolf seems to be projected.
No, I'm not talking about Wolf. Keep getting rid of the governors.
Ohio?
Maritime Live. No, that definitely wasn't called.
What, Ohio?
Yeah, no way.
No, I don't get that either.
Ohio, Sherrod Brown. He got called.
Yeah.
But, Dean, I'm sort of curious about.
Almost time.
I'll go. Kay Ivey, she's the projected winner. McMaster's pulling ahead. And Lee. We're not seeing any of him. Kelly's still ahead.
Maybe Cam?
Yeah, Cam.
Cam.
Yeah, Kemp's ahead. Not by a lot. Yeah, they called it for Baker. Not a surprise. Kansas. Kobach is leading by a lot because... Oh, yeah, Cheney County. It's the flyover state. Republicans lead here. Ivy is the projected winner. Kay Ivey. Republicans have taken the lead back over here. We also may call Vermont. Big Ohio. Cordray. No, he couldn't have been called. Cordray's not leading by enough to really have a projection. Sherrod Brown, Ohio, projected. Baker, Mass. Okay, Bill Lee's leading. But we're not going to make a projection quite yet, because the race is rated as likely Republican. Now, Beto is leading in Texas. Beto O'Rourke has taken the lead, 19 percentage points. I don't think he's going to hold, even if he does win, he's not going to hold a lead like 19%. But, let's see. What's going on in Tennessee? House. Dems gained 2 seats. Let's see. Which races have... Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. I bet it's Wexton. No? Eddie Barter Johnson, Jr. House Dems gained 1 seat. That's Wexton. They haven't already called Wexton. I'm going to be... Yep, no, they called Wexton. Oh, they did. Wow, okay. They called Wexton. That means she's gonna win. Okay. Texas, I'm not gonna really try and keep up with the House map anymore, because there's just too many seats. But, I'll inform everyone about key race developments. And who's winning what? The Senate, I'm going to keep track as well as possible. Sanders leading. Chris Murphy has not even started counting there, but he's already called. Kane leading Stewart still by 7 points, narrower than expected, I have to say. I think more of Richmond and the DC suburbs still have to come in. What's the second pickup? It says 2 Democratic pickups. I bet it's Shalala in her sheet. Not her sheet, well it is now. No! Where is it then? Butterfield, Bryce, Adams, Beatty, Capur, Fudge, Ryan. Danny O'Connor's still leading. Should mention that. Oh, it is Dems gain 1 seat. Why are they... Oh, that's their median forecast. That makes sense. No contested seats are flipped. They need to update that. Doyle. He's winning. But, okay, Pennsylvania is called. We're calling Pennsylvania. For Bob Casey. Bob Casey is now the projected winner of the great state of Pennsylvania. Let's see. Oh, Frank Braun is still leading Joe Donnelly. Well, Manchin's still ahead, but only by 13 points now. He could fall behind briefly. Kane's extended his advantage to 8 points rather than 7. And Bill Nelson is still narrowly leading Rick Scott. Really narrow. What do we have here? Georgia! What do we got going on here? 3% reporting. So I can't really take that into any sort of real context. Gillum is barely leading. 51% reporting. I think this is going to be closer than people expect. Maybe not. Oh, that's because all of the big rural counties, the Panhandle, I think that's what it's called, is coming in, and it's going to bite at Gillum's advantage until, yeah, see, a lot of this hasn't still come in. So, okay. I'm going to take a quick break to see if I can get any exit polls. Back in a second. No, nothing yet. How many people do we have? 5. Great. Great. Like I said, Wexton, let's see. The news outlet picked it up. Wexton leads. Yep, she wins. Hooray. Shalala. Did they just call that race? Oh, I think they might have. Shalala. Okay. Oh, we're not going to call that race quite yet. Because it's still a bit too narrow, I think. Like, Tim Kaine, we had context for what was going on in his race. This one, we don't. Really. I mean, it's somewhere between, like, a toss-up and lean Democratic. No, that balances out to a tilt. But, this doesn't mean Democrats are going to take the House, though, because, they're leading, multiple competitive districts, but California hasn't come in. Okay. Alright. Ojeda is slightly behind right now, in West Virginia. Nothing's particularly shocking is going on. Okay, a lot of these races are uncontested. I'm not sure why they're so. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense, but I'm still not ready quite to call the race. You never know. Alright, Massey finally got his act together. Oh, Bob Menendez leads in New Jersey. Joe Manchin leads in West Virginia by 6%. Beto O'Rourke leads by 8%. Rick Scott takes the lead. Huh. How's that blue wave looking? Let's see, is this race competitive at all? Where's Brooks? Brooks. Alright. Alright, she's up by a lot also. Not as much, but still a lot. We got Custer holding her mass advantage. Papas, he has a big lead. Wow, okay. Let's look at the Senate map. Missouri hasn't even started to come in yet. That's weird. Anyway. Not much going on right now. I might end the live stream because not much is going on. Also, it's sort of difficult to manage all this stuff, and I am exhausted. So, I don't think so. Probably not. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll keep streaming. Let's see. How's the news reacting to Sherrod Brown's victory? Mm. Okay. Yeah, he's projected to win re-election. Let's see how the Hill's putting it. There. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, we might call Shalala her race. Oh, it sounds weird. That's actually her name. Really? Live updates. Polls are closing. America is waiting. Okay, whatever. It's not important. I keep accidentally closing, however, my governor's race tab. Okay. Oh, big update here. Edmondson leads. So does Kelly. Then we have. They didn't seem to call for Wolf yet, but that's their choice. Lamont and Raymondo are leading. Huh. Ben Jealous is ahead in Maryland. He's not going to pull an upset, though. I really don't think it's going to happen. My God. There we go. Okay. Then Tennessee. Bill Lee is leading Carl Dean. Only 2% reporting, though. Masters ahead. DeSantis is ahead of Gillum. But that is probably because the urban counties, Palm Beach is not even half in. Same with Broward. Miami-Dade's the only urban county that's really come in. That and a couple others. There's still a lot of the urban vote to come in. Huh. Well, this is going to be interesting to watch. Okay. Where was I? Senate. Michigan. John James leads. Oh, because like 300 votes have come in. That's a pretty decent explanation. Manchin has resumed his lead over Morrissey and has brought it back up to the double digits. Um, Donnelly's not doing well. O'Rourke is doing pretty decently, actually. Mississippi appears that David Baria leads Roger Wicker, and Mike Espy leads McDaniel and Hyde Smith. I don't think that's gonna last, but we'll see. I think Florida is gonna be a nail biter. That's my personal opinion. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and get some more information so we can make more projections. Alright, I'm back. Stab and Toe has taken the lead. But, okay. What's happening with the governor's races? Kelly leads. Orman isn't taking too much of the vote yet. Well, he is, but I guess not enough. Abbott leads by about 9%. I think he's going to expand that lead rapidly. Not even 1% reporting, but Beto leads. What's going on with the House? That's weird. Alright, Bishop is finally leading. Spano. Powell. The rest of the races have been called. Oh, is Underwood in the lead? She is. Underwood is in the lead. There's another seat Democrats have to pick up. To win.
Nothing happening on NPR yet either, babe.
Watkins leads Davis, but less than 1,000 votes have been counted there. Maine hasn't even started to report. Then we have Illinois, where we got a couple of the more Democratic counties reporting. Kane County. These are all initial results, so on the other hand, Ohio. This is the business. Rockville. Jealous lead. That's weird. We need to. Huh. Okay. Wow, yeah. Lexington is routing Comstock. Jeez. Okay. Michigan flips back again. Assuming because a lot of rural counties are reporting. Alright. Wicker is taking the lead back, but SB still has the advantage. That's something to pay attention to. Beto leads. Mansion leads by about 10 points. With 12% of the vote reporting. Huh. Let's see. News. Projected winner. Alright. Tom Wolfe, Greg Pence, etc., etc. Huh. Let's see, who's leading? Looks too close to call. Oh, wait. Nope. Well, maybe. We'll see. Bill Lee leads. Farrell Dean. Dresden's been gaming for a little bit. Governor. Asa Hutchinson, predict winner. We will support that projection. We're also going to project it on Bill Lee wins. He's the projected winner right now because he's. Oh, Horn is beating Russell. And oh no, that's not blue. Third. Okay. MacArthur leads Kim. That's bad news for Dems, but let's see how many votes are actually counted. 1.4%. Van Drew is currently leading Grossman. Godimer leads. Wow, okay. Larson, Courtney. Courtney's not ahead by a lot, but I think that's because of early voting. I think he's going to win. He's in one of the more vulnerable areas. Jim Himes is the projected winner. I should mention that. He's gonna win his race. Yeah, okay. We need new results. I'm running out of stuff to say. Oh, Cruz is back in the lead. Not by a lot, though. And yeah, well, no votes have been counted virtually. Mississippi, a couple hundred millions in there. And what do we have here? Okay, 6% difference. Huh. Okay. Oh, Spano, Muskerry, Powell. Shalala is the projected winner. Shalala. Yeah. Alright, I pronounced that right. Lawson beats Fuller, etc., etc. Show 27 districts. We'll expand this. Christ is ahead. Dutch is ahead. Some Democratic rebound. Yeah, sure. They were supposed to win that race. Hastings, first district. Not really voted. I mean, yeah, it actually hasn't at all. Well, they have, but the results have not even started to report. Let's see. Diaz-Balart wins. Not a surprise. Rooney. Okay. Back. Let's go to house forecast, because I think we can access that now. Kentucky. Let's check on Barr. Barr's leading McGarth. That's not good for Dems at all. Okay, if Democrats can't win that, that's not good. I mean, they're not, like, supposed to win it. They should. It would make House control a lot easier, instead of just relying on California. You don't want to be in that situation. Alright, Watkins and Davis, I don't think that lead is going to stay the way it is. All these leads for the Republicans are going to almost definitely shrink. Huh. Okay. State results. Let's go to New York. See what's going on here. Almost nothing has reported. I'm gonna put the stream. I think I might end it soon. 'Cause yeah, you know what? I might end it now. Alright, I'll think about it. In the meantime, just gonna pause it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you all for watching. The reason I'm ending it is because it's not only too much, but I am tired and I can't be sitting behind my computer or else I'll never go to sleep. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'll leave you off with a final sort of sentiment. What I think is going to happen is that I still think the Democrats are going to take control of the House, so it's not guaranteed, and I think the Republicans will retain, if not gain, a seat in the Senate. Alright, thank you.